Grand rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. Is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Now, disclaimer: this is a general reading. Take what resonates for you. If it don't resonate for you, I might not be the reader for you. But let's go ahead and stop. Virgo, to all my new watchers, cross watchers, new viewers, A1, G stars, I just want to say congratulations to you. Because we finally made the first milestone, okay? We finally hit that 1K. We over 1K. So shout out to every single one of you on the channel. I cannot do this if it wasn't for you. So even though Spirit is letting us know that we are growing as a community, and I just want to say thank you. And I love every single one of you from the deep bottom part of my heart. Now to my A1 Day ones, I told you when we got 1,000 subscribers, I was going to pull out a new deck, okay? So I am pulling out the Reiki deck at the end. So after meditation, I'm gonna give you something to work on for 7 days. Okay, I only pull this out weekly. It's gonna be 7 days, something you need to work on, your seed and your transition. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. Virgo. Title of this one: it's time to put in work, okay, Virgo? So now, it's time to invest into yourself and balance into your emotions, okay? Now, we do got the full moon coming up, or one of the moons coming up on the 5th, right? If I'm correct, that's what it says. Siri told me, so okay, I had to look it down there. And because I wonder why the emotions was coming in early. So Virgo, some of you who are very, very empathic, take it as it resonates. You may have already went through the moon cycles, because I know with me being the way that I am now, I know I broke down, was crying like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, real men cry too. I'm an empath. I sit it down and was just breaking down for the last 3 days, and I didn't understand why. And maybe for you, Virgo, you didn't know why your emotions was going all over the place. That's just because the alignments was coming in for the moon cycle, okay? Now, I want to tell you, don't count yourself out right now, Virgo, because this is the time that we all got to get it. We got to get down and get nitty gritty. We got to do everything that we got to do, okay? So now you got to dig deep and believe in yourself. So what nobody else don't believe in you? So what that your family, your friends don't support you in whatever entrepreneurship that you're doing? So what your job turn around and know you doing hard work and they trying to give credit to someone else or try to belittle you at work? Guess what? Spirit is finna bless you so abundantly, you just don't understand the blessings that's finna come in. Now, in order to succeed though, you gotta excel, Virgo. You gotta dig deep. I want to say a time frame. If you want me to put a timestamp on it, let's go ahead and say from now to a birthday month, okay? Now to some of you in August, to now to some of you Virgos in September, okay? Take it as it resonates. Now, but it's time for you do not to fear the unknown. God is about to do so many blessings and so many transitions for you right now, Virgo. It's gonna scare you a little bit with the blessings coming down out of nowhere. But I just want to tell you, fear is the biggest blockage that you can have for you. And fear block many things that can manifest towards you, Virgo, okay? Now, not only that, some of you may be starting to do a little bit educational purposes. Some of you may be doing some reading for higher learning. Some of you may be reading occult books, for spirituality, get your spiritual growth on. Again, some of you may be doing some information for seeking higher guidance from within or how to excel yourself into a higher vibration, okay, Virgo? Now, I also want to tell you, a baby step is better than no step at all, okay? If you start taking small steps and start writing down the things that you need to do, you will be amazed how funny you can complete most of them goals when you write it down instead of keeping it in your head, okay? Now, these lessons in the cycle are meant to be learned during this time, okay? So you got to learn from the cycles. Something not coming from you or something not coming up to fruition the way that you would like it to. Learn the lesson within and see if you can go back in and fix the little nooks and crannies, whatever, you know. Now, let's go ahead. Now, self-endurance for you is the key. So you're going to have to dig deep inside that soul, Virgo. You're going to have to dig real deep and keep pushing. No matter what's going on in your life right now, Virgo, it's time for you to push positive like you never pushed before. Okay, baby. Now, don't get sidetracked as well. So with that basically being said, we already done that. So let's go ahead. Now, shout out to all my A1s, G stars, my new subscribers, cross watchers, welcome. So what we about to do right now for 45 seconds before we even tap into any part of the reading, I like to get Spirit want us to get all together. I'm finna say I never put I what Spirit does. So Spirit want us all to get together, be on one accord so we can get into this reading, okay? So let's go ahead and breathe in that positive energy, and then we're gonna exhale out all the baggage that we had from the day, from the past, whenever you had it, we finna let that go, okay, Virgo? So breathe in. It will get loud if you're in a car, so you may want to cut down your volume, okay? Now breathe in, Virgo. Breathe in positive energy, positive light to your highest good. And exhale out all the negativity, all the pain, all the concerns, all the stress. We're letting it go. Again, Virgo, breathe in. And exhale, Virgo. All right, one more time, Virgo. We're going in. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light towards your highest good, towards your highest knowledge and understanding. And now we're finna exhale all that stress, all that anger, all that rage, anything that no longer suits you, we letting it go right now. Spirit guides in the universe, I just want to thank you for another day for every Virgo that comes on the channel or anybody who comes in the channel right now. We just want to bless them and lead them accordingly. Bless them and get in the blueprint every day that's going on towards their highest good. Anything that's not set for their highest good, we're going to release that and send that back to the sender, whether it's gossip, witchcraft, any negativity, and we're going to send that back to the null void. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. All right, let's go ahead and see what kind of energy that we got for us when it's time to put in this work, okay? Spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus when it comes to the time to put in work? What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Can we get one more, please, Spirit? I'll try. All right, Virgo. Before we go ahead and get started, because we do got the Five of Pentacles, I will say that. Now, I do want to give a shout out to, I think her name was Phoenix Blaze, because I did talk about my crystal. I thought it was emerald, but when I had to do the research on it, it was green jasper, and she did remind me that peridot, I hope I said that right, peridot is really our birthstone for Virgo, and this is what it looks like right here, because I have it, and I got over like 26, 28, I think like 30 crystals all on the table for us during the reading to keep us protected and guided as well, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Virgo, this is our energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got the earth energy. This is the Five of Pentacles basically being in reverse. So, Virgo, I feel like right now is something that you are starting to accept and you are starting to move on for the better. I feel like, Virgo, you got rid of some of the poverty or some of the stress or some of the pain or some of the concerns, and this can be some past energy. I feel like you finally released it and started to move on forward, okay? Now, it's clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, and we also got the Ace of Cups, okay? So I also feel like maybe you start to move on positive from something that was probably being deceptive or somebody was trying to deceive you in some type of way. Even though it took a slow process to do this and it felt like you wasn't moving anywhere, I finally feel like you opened up your emotions and you start expressing how you was feeling, Virgo, in order to make this change possible, okay? So let's go ahead. Two of Swords basically being in reverse. I feel like mentally with the Two of Swords in reverse, again, somebody could have been giving you some deception, or maybe you starting to understand that changing for the better is more hopeful for you, okay, Virgo? We'll get more into it in a second. With the Knight of Pentacles, though, it also just letting us know that the way that you are walking, even though it may be slow, but some type of message will be coming in dealing with some good news. But I feel like also if it's coming to you dealing with this change, you cannot back up on this change, okay? You gotta have this overflow of emotions right now with the Ace of Cups basically being upright. It is letting us know that not only that, there's some new beginnings coming to you, some new overflowing emotions. I feel like, Virgo, you done went through some of your pain. You done went through some of the deceptions if you were dealing with a partner. I think you already figured out everything that you need to know about that person, and I think you starting to understand now. You are starting to move on more hopeful. This reading feel like it's gonna be a lot about you, Virgo, okay? But we'll just take it as it resonates and we just keep strolling along and see what's going on. But not only that, I feel like, Virgo, even though it took a minute for you to get through your mind. I feel like this was a choice in your mind that you was taking that you had to understand and get everything together, okay? I feel like my camera was turning a little bit, so we're going to keep it up. So not only that, Virgo, I also feel like even though things may not be coming the way that it's coming, but I just want to say keep pushing, keep them emotions flowing. I feel like some of you are expressing how you feel, and it's kind of helping you, and it's being more therapeutic in the way that you're walking, okay, Virgo? So let's go ahead and get a little clarification, okay? Spirit guides and the universe, what are some of the clarifications that we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus when it comes to this Five of Pentacles basically being in reverse? Ashe? And I feel like, Virgo, it's a lot of you that want a lot of happy endings, and I feel like it's coming, and I believe in it because you've been manifesting this for a minute, okay? So again, even though with the Five of Pentacles basically being in reverse, there's some type of change that you are seeing that you're moving hopeful for, and from probably some poor decisions from the past. Not only that, I feel like mentally you made that decision to finally to get the understanding that even with the Eight of Pentacles basically being in reverse, even though it was a slow process of doing this, Virgo, but I feel like you've been starting to doubt yourself, okay? Or maybe somebody been doubting you. So now with the Knight of Pentacles, even though it's a slow type of motion that's going in with the Knight of Pentacles, I also feel like it may be a little dullness maybe in your life, but not only that, I feel like you're gonna get what you want, and they may need to back up. So that's why you keeping yourself together. Mentally with the Queen, when I see the Queen of Swords, it means that she's very, very, to me, in my way, she's very, very analytical. She cut through a lot of BS. She can see through it. Not only I feel like she's intuitive, I feel like she speaks on how she feels very clearly. So this can be you, Virgo. I feel like even though you getting the understanding that you may be doubting yourself, even though it's a slow progress that you have been through, but you still holding yourself and cutting yourself stern. Like, not only stern, because that's the king, he's the stern one, but I feel like you being more analytical and perceptive about your emotions or what's going on or about these new beginnings, so it can start going towards your happy ending with the Three of Cups. Or I feel like you're expanding your emotions to maybe a community, or you're starting expressing yourself by gathering your emotions together and speaking them out freely, okay? Now let's keep going, Virgo. Spirit guides and the universe, what else do we have for Virgo? What is some of the messages that you want to give for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? That's too many, but it's time to reflect. Virgo, some people, you may not think people care about you. You need the time to face your fears. Love that you are different. I feel like you're not loving that you are different. Don't seek acceptance for yourself in the divine. They are pushing you through this right now, okay? Now, you may need to heed on to your dreams. Stay strong. And I see some of you will maybe not be seeing the truth in a picture of what's going on in everyday life, Virgo, okay? But I also feel like it's time for you to wash away some of your burdens. So maybe with the Ace of Cups basically being upright in this new fountain of emotions, it's time for you to wash away majority of all the old baggage, the old pain, anything that no longer do not suit you. You got to let it go, and I feel like you are starting to let that go right now, Virgo, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, okay? Not only that, let's see what else do we have for you, Virgo. Spirit guides in the universe, what else do we have for Virgo? Other message you want to give? Again, Virgo, you got to get this courage, okay? Because I feel like when you need to wash away your dreams, you need to wash away everything that's going on and pay attention to your dreams. I feel like emotionally, whatever hurting you, it's time for you to wash that away and let that go, okay? It's time to wash away your burden. Some of you may be seeing water in your dreams, but you also got to have that courage to expand and seek out for this newness, okay? Walking into the unknown, okay? You got to expand yourself out into the unknown so everything can come out in fruition for you, okay, Virgo? All right, let's keep pushing. Not only that, let's see what else that we can see right now. Spirit guides, angels, universe, what else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus when it comes to this? With the Knight of Pentacles basically being in reverse. Okay, let's get one more message out of this. So, Knight of Pentacles basically being in reverse, I feel like, again, it may be some dullness or things going to start moving faster, even dealing with your emotions. That's why it's time for you to knuckle down, Virgo, okay? That's why in this reading, the title is, it's time to put in that work. So, emotionally, you've been putting in work. Emotionally, you've been putting in change. Emotionally, you've been going through shadow work. Emotionally, you've been doing everything that you need to do to keep yourself together. Just keep that strength and keep that courage to keep pushing through the cycles, okay, Virgo? Let's go ahead and see what some of the challenges are, okay? Now, with the Eight of Cups basically being upright, and it's clarified by the Temperance basically being in reverse, the Six of Pentacles basically being in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles basically being in reverse, okay, Virgo? So I feel like even though you may feel like you abandoned with this Eight of Cups basically being upright, it's also telling you it's time for you to find self-discovery in yourself, Virgo. Not only that, it's clarified by the Temperance basically in reverse, the Six and the Two of Pentacles in reverse as well. So that's letting us know not only that, Virgo, it may be time for you to go back in and do a little bit healing, or you need to be more precise on the things that you want to do during this time, during your harmonious balance, okay, Virgo? Now, I feel like you are no longer giving in for the give and take method. Not only that, Virgo, I also feel like, again, even though you got to watch out for people who's being very, very deceptive, or maybe this is you being deceptive in your goals and your ambitions, Virgo, so you can move forward. You got to realize that you are not abandoned. You're putting in, continue to put in them high goals and them achievements that you need to put in, okay? Not only that, I feel like you a goal setter, so it's time for you to set this goal. That's one of the main challenges, okay? So even though with this moon cycle, I feel like some of you may need to do some writing down. Write down what's going on in the next full moon and get some of these emotions together, Virgo. Learn how to balance your emotions. Not only that, with the Temperance basically being in reverse, again, I feel like you need to be precise and you need to start focusing more on you, okay? Because Six of Pentacles basically being in reverse. So even though you used to do the give and take method, right now I feel like somebody giving promises are not being met, or it's goals that you are trying to meet that you have not met. But Spirit want me to also tell you, with the Two of Pentacles basically being in reverse, the choices that you will take, it may be a lack of balance what's going on, so you may need to ground yourself. But then again, if you're dealing with a partner in this, it may be time for you to do self-discovery, to heal yourself during this moment without any concerns or doubts, because this person may be giving you some type of loss or draining type of energy, okay? Now take that as a resonate. That is a challenge for you, Virgo. Spirit guides and the universe. Why is the temperature? Okay. All right. Spirit guides and the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Can I get one more? I say. All right, Virgo. So let's break it down, because we're dealing with a lot of emotions right now, okay? These are challenges. So let's break it down again. 8 to me represents you trying to work very high, or a high achieving goal, or something reoccurring that's gonna come back, okay? So you may feel like you abandoned, but now again, you gotta get that self-discovery in yourself to be more precise. It's time for you to heal and focus on yourself, okay? Not only that, I feel like some of you need to make that mature decision and learn from this cycle and follow your intuition and making the right choice, okay? Not only that, even by you being in stability, even though you feel like things are not being met, or promises not being met, or some type of imbalance is not being met, don't feel temporary, flat, and stuck, and don't be stuck in this box that you in, okay, Virgo? You got to start thinking outside the box. That's why you got to start looking at everything, write it down, put effort behind whatever you write down to make it more achievable or more accomplishable for you to manifest what you need into reality, okay? Not only that, again, Two of Pentacles basically being in reverse. That's letting us know, even though the choices that you may feel like it's some type of lack of balance or some type of no growth at all. So you got to understand, Virgo, even with the Magician, you got to watch out for people. I like to say this because it's something you may not manifest, and then again, it's some type of blockages, again, mentally or emotionally, that you are still going through. That's why you're knuckling down to push through. Honestly, I feel like this is more in the head, okay? Not only that, I feel like you got to be more stable, Virgo. Emotionally, you becoming more stable. Physically, you already became stable. Spiritually, you already became enlightened, and you were working on stability. So now you finally doing the trinity of the matter, emotionally becoming stable, so you can become this luminous person that you are, okay, Virgo? So that is the challenge. So just take it as it resonates. Make that right choice and that valid decision. And I feel like you're not being patient, Virgo. Spirit want me to tell you, you got to be patient. That's why the Pentacles are out, because it's going to be a slow moving process. Very, very slow moving. This is not just going to be a walk in the park. This is going to have something that you're going to have to knuckle down and buckle on. Remember, I said the ending part for you to see half of your results will probably end up being around August and September, around the harvest season. I also feel like on this new beginning, people may be thinking that you selling out because you finally thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about nobody else, or somebody may be selling out to you, and you need to see that self-discovery. That's why your emotions feel like they probably abandoned, and you got to realize that you're not selling out. You just sitting there trying to live your life the best way that you're trying to live it accordingly. Okay, Virgo? All right, let's keep going now. Let's see what kind of guidance that we have for tonight. Spirit guides in the universe, what guidance that we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What's some of the guidance that you want to give to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, or Virgo? Ashe. All right, Virgo, we got the Hangman basically being in reverse. We also got the Seven of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands upright with the Queen of Cups. So Spirit want me to tell you with this main energy with the Hangman basically being in reverse is something that you may have to sacrifice, right? Not only that, I feel like something may be blocking you spiritually. So Spirit want me to tell you, do not become blocked spiritually. Don't be blocked within yourself, because living in too much of the fantasy land will blind you, or living too much in unrealistic type of situations can blind you, okay? Now, even with the Seven of Wands basically being in reverse, even though all the hard work that you've been putting in, Virgo, still don't be concerned and stressed about what's going on in the progression. Just know that you will receive your victory. You will receive your recognition. You will be known to be more empathic. Not only that, being empathic, you'll be able to tap into others as well. So I feel like if some of you are potential, let me say it correctly, potential tarot readers and healers and light workers, it's time for you to put in that work. If you are teachers or guidance counselors of life coaches, it's time for you to put in that work, okay? Not only that, even though you may be blocking yourself, right? Again, even though you may be blocking yourself, right? Fantasy can blind you. You got to watch out for that. Even though you may be blocking yourself, from everything that's been stressful, and that could be a block also. But Spirit want me to tell you that's a double confirmation. Do not block yourself, even though you're gonna see the recognition and get the victory that you need. But Spirit also want me to tell you as well, you will start to see the light in recovery once you start seeing recognition in the transition, what's going on. Even by you being empathic and being not being vulnerable to people, you will overcome over that hurdle and overcome over that obstacle with the courage and faith that you have. Okay, Virgo? So with that basically being said, that is beautiful. Let's get a couple of more, because this is beautiful, but it's time for you to put in that work, Virgo. You got to put in that work, baby. Spirit guides and the universe. What else do we have? I feel like, yes, you got to still, with this new beginning the new beginning of change, you got to be more in harmony and walk in that beautiful light that you are. Not only that, we still keep getting this card for a couple of days, Virgo. You got to learn how to listen. It may be spirit guides or angels down that's trying to give you messages through elderly or through some type of person, through a message, either the word of mouth or maybe during when you strolling through the social media or whatever you do. Okay, now let's keep going. Let me get a couple of more. Spirit guides in the universe, any more messages that you want to tell Virgo about pushing forward? Anything else that you want to tell Virgo? Virgo, it's time for you to observe in silence, okay? You put in the hard work, it's time for you to keep pushing. Now, not only that, please keep it to yourself what Spirit is about to bless you with. Spirit about to bless you so abundantly and so beautifully, you got to keep it to yourself, because what God gives for you is for you, okay? Not for nobody else. Don't tell nobody how these new blessings coming in. Don't tell nobody how these gifts and surprises and abundance is coming in. Just claim it. Show gratitude to the universe. Keep pushing, keep moving, okay? Now, not only that, let's go ahead and get 4 more cards. We got 4 more. Now, I feel like you need to work on reassurance. This is 1-5 again. Even though you being wild, be more free with yourself. Shankar Mudra just been hitting us a lot. Reassurance. Now, this helps us in inner well-being, inner nourishment, and safety. Benefits of this relieve the tension, assist the pelvic and prostate issues, enhance circulation and reproductive and urinary systems, calming and stabilizing, okay? Now, the instructions: grab the left thumb with the right hand, curl the left hand over the right hand. Touch the tip of the right thumb to the tip of the left index, middle, and ring finger. Relax the shoulders and belly and find your natural breath. You focus on this, Virgo, okay? Focus on self-reassurance guides me to my perfect well-being. Self-reassurance guides me to my perfect well-being. And okay, let me go ahead and pull out some of these. This is the Reiki deck. This is something that you need to work on for the next 3 days, Virgo. All right. And these do not have reversals, okay? So I'm just flipping them out right now, and I'm finna pull out one more, and then I will show you everything you need to work on, okay? All right, Virgo. The main thing that you need to work on for this week right now, this is your seed card, okay? This is the root, what you need to work on, okay? You need to work more on union, okay? Work on being more union with yourself, union with your mind, body, and spirit, and be in union with others, okay? Now, also, you need to work in union on not being abandoned, work in union on vision, and work in union in discipline, okay? So however you see it, let me go on and do it like this so you can see it, right? I'm gonna have to read it with you. Now, work on union. Every day for the next 7 days, I will show myself in union with my discipline, with my vision, and with my abandon. I will show my union in these, okay? Now, what this basically do for the next 7 days, this will help you. Even with the mudra, this will help you for the next 7 days transition. Now, tell me more about it as you go. So Virgo, if everything resonates for you, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, I just want to say again, thank every single one of you for the 1K. We over 1K, but you know our goal is 5.1. So we got a long way to go, but it's a beautiful stepping stone. With that basically being said, I just want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Now, make sure you wash away them burdens. Make sure you start accepting the change and keep the courage within yourself. Even though happy endings are coming, Virgo, you need to be more perceptive and analytical about how teachable are you. Start see the light in recovery and start seeing the recognition within yourself. If anything that making you feel abandoned, find the self-discovery in yourself to walk away, but make sure you're more in tune with your emotions and as well as in tune than others. Now, you also need to work on your union. I will be more in union with my discipline. I will be in more union with my vision, and I will be more in union with abandon. Okay, so figure out what you need to do with that. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Until I see y'all beautiful souls to the next time, thank every single one of you. A little homework for you. I'll see y'all to the next time. Should be less than 24, but I'll see you. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Until the next time, baby. Yep.